Hello everybody, it's Sunday the 28th of March and I've popped over to my dad's. I think I said in the last update that we've accepted an offer and it's from a property developer, so it's all going through very quickly and we're in the process of clearing the house, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to come back here in the future. I'm sure I've actually got a lot to do in the next couple of weeks, so I'll probably be back every day. So I don't know why I said that. Anyway, stop rambling. I am still feeling weak and shaky, even though it's more than 2 weeks since I had the vaccine. So if I don't seem myself, if I don't seem quite up, that's what it is. But anyway, let's go and have a look around my dad's house. My brother has managed to sell quite a few things on eBay. We thought we were going to be able to get a house clearance company to come and do everything, and then they would sell stuff and we'd either break even or make a bit of money. But because of COVID, they can't take stuff to auction houses, they can't even take stuff to charity shops, and they just send it to landfill. So that's tragic. So we thought, right, let's eBay lots of things. So one of my brothers has really taken the lead in that, which is really good. So I think it will be a lot emptier. I took a lot of video footage when I tidied everything up and cleaned everything up before it went on the market, before the estate agent came around and took loads of photographs. But it was dark by the time I finished cleaning. But anyway, it's quite a sad process. See you in a second. Right, so the immediate thing I noticed when I came in is that the stair lift is gone. So that's good. Good that we managed to sell that. Nothing has changed in the music room. And I'm definitely going to have the piano. And it's dried out a bit because in the winter when it was very cold and sometimes the heating was switching off, the keys were sticking a bit. But I know the guy who sold the piano to my mum because I've done a bit of IT work for him, some database work for him, and he said to me, oh, shimmels are known, it's a shimmel piano, known to be very kind of tight. So, you know, if there was a little bit of damp or expansion, the keys would stick. Anyway, they're not sticking at the moment, so that's really good. And ideally, it would be great to move into a detached house so that I can play the piano all day long and not disturb the neighbours. But I think we can fit it in the front room for the moment if I move that sofa, and there's nobody living next door. So won't disturb anybody for the moment anyway, and it's an okay temporary situation. There are about 5 violin cases under there. So I will rescue the violins, and they could just be hung on a wall as decoration, but probably will sell them. And I think Angus is going to have that cabinet there, my brother. And in here, the first thing that you notice is the coffee table is gone. So we managed to sell that on eBay, and that was oh, what's happening with my hair? That was a leaving present when my dad left his job in Scotland before we moved down to Surrey, and it wasn't a style that any of us wanted, so somebody paid quite a bit for it, I think, because it was the style that they wanted. And then through here in the dining room, ouch, my arm. This table's on its side. I think that's been sold, so somebody's coming to pick it up, I think. But the sideboard has gone, and initially I was a bit gutted because the price was like the reserve or whatever was at £2, and the price didn't go up to the last minute on eBay. And again, it wasn't the style that I'm going to have to sit down. Still feeling quite weak. It wasn't the style that any of us really wanted, but such childhood memories. But I did come and have a look at it the other day and thought, no, actually I can let go of this quite easily. But before I go around any more of the house, I've just noticed in the garden some beautiful blossoms, so let's go out into the garden. Daffodils are out. Something's caught something here. And look at this beautiful magnolia. It's got a special name. Oh, hello cat. I will have to look up the special name for this magnolia. But wow, I didn't even know this was here. Isn't that beautiful? Very lovely. My dad was really into his primroses. I got a feeling he grew these from seeds from Norbury Park. So I'm just in my parents' old bedroom and nothing has gone from here. I think Angus put these two wardrobes and this dressing table on eBay, but there were no takers. So I think he's going to use the wood from the wardrobes to make something nice out of, and maybe put the dressing table back up and see if there's any takers just for that. So that's cool. This is not a double bed, this is two single beds, a little bit like the ones I've got in the Airbnb, where you have one single bed and then another one can pull out from underneath. So I'll probably sell those. This is my old room. So I used to have a bed there, that's not the bed I had, and I used to have a little desk here, and in this area here I had some habitat shelves, and it's got a built-in wardrobe, and it's got an amazing view from the window, which is lovely. And I used to think it was a small bedroom, but this bedroom is bigger than our master bedroom in our house. It's mad, isn't it? And in this room we did have the two single beds in this corner here, and then I moved this extra long bed that my dad bought after my mum passed away. He wanted to throw out their double bed, it wasn't very comfortable, and he bought an extra long single bed, because single beds are usually a bit shorter than a double bed, so it was a double bed length single bed. Anyway, Angus managed to sell that on eBay, which is cool. And then I think me and Ben are going to keep that bureau. There's a desk there, a really old wardrobe there, and a filing cabinet. So there's a lot of stuff to get rid of still. But I've just been up in the loft. I'm going to have a sit down again. Oh look, there's all my dad's climbing kind of panoramas. And it is so weird going into my parents' loft because they literally have thrown nothing away. Well, that's not true. There's like the dining set that we used to have and tables and chairs and that kind of thing. But things like camping chairs, camping beds, a windbreak that we used to have on the beach, everything is up there. Everything from the history of our childhoods is up there, so that's quite weird. And I think one of the things I'm going to keep is this thing I once got as a Christmas present, and it was literally one of those things where you see an advert on the telly and you think, I want to have that. and it was called Touch Tapestry, but it's so iconic. It's got such a 60s picture on the front. I will rescue that from the loft and I'll show you that. And maybe 50 something years on, I'll complete it. It's basically, you have all this coloured wool, so it's like painting by numbers. And rather than real tapestry, you push it into this kind of polystyrene thing with a little tool. I don't know, maybe that's a waste of time keeping that. And otherwise, everything in the loft is just crates and crates of books. My dad was a book hoarder. And they've all got a bit damp, so I don't know if they're worth anything. But we'll probably rescue the ones that we want, like classics, like Jane Austen's and things like that. So yeah, anyway, better rush home because I've got a call with my brothers so that we can make a bit of a plan. Talk to you later. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 31st of March. Still can't talk with these aligners in. I have just taken Darcy to the station. I haven't put any makeup on yet or done my hair. And that's all I'm going to say at the moment. I'm going to do my hair and makeup and I'll talk to you in a second. Right, got my makeup on. I don't know if I've gone for too much of an evening look. I just shoved makeup on and just how it turns out is how it turns out. But anyway, and with my hair, I've tried to, as it's growing, before I can get a hair appointment, I've got a hair appointment, but before I actually have something done to it, just trying to manage it as best I can. So I've tried yesterday when I dried it to go for a bit more of a Juliette Binoche look. But I think I just look like my mum. But anyway, I don't think I mentioned the other day when I was at my, can't see my hair, when I was at my mum and dad's place, our old family home, that was actually the 1 year anniversary of my dad's death. So that's gone really quickly. He lived to a really good old age, 90, that was really good. It's quite sad winding up my parents' place, the family home. My brother Angus always manages to find the fun in everything. And he's, I'll link a video here somewhere, of him doing a little video to try and sell my dad's mobility scooter. So now that we've sold a few things in the house, you can actually kind of do a circuit round in the downstairs. But anyway, one of the other things I was going to say is, for some reason last night I thought, should I do vlogging every day in April? I don't know if people do that anymore, and they used to call it VEDA, and all the YouTubers used to do it. I have so much on at the moment, it seems a ridiculous idea because it's just another thing to do. But on the other hand, I was looking back at when I did vlogging every day in June, 7 years ago. And it is an amazing record, you know, to look back on. So I think because this month is quite key and could be quite foundational to how we're trying to get our lives set up for kind of our long-term plan of, you know, where we want to be when we retire, which is not going to be for a few years yet. Well, maybe Ben's quite keen to retire. I don't want to retire for a while. I'm really enjoying my job, and the financial aspect is going to really be a good foundation for our retirement. So anyway, the next month is really going to be key to getting all that started off, because we're completely winding up my dad's estate, and it's time to really think about whether we want to buy another place that's going to be completely suitable for us retiring to. It'd be nice to have a detached place where we can make as much noise as we want with pianos and other things, and it'd be really nice to have a garden and it would be really nice to have a workshop. So Ben really enjoys doing workshop type things, and I think I would as well. I think I would really get into like doing upholstery and stuff, and furniture restoration and whatever, and definitely gardening. So that would be nice. That's my dream. And last year I did kind of start thinking about, right, what is my vision, and I did a vision board, and part of the vision board was having an orange Mini, and I have that now. So, and I love my car, so I'm thinking maybe it's the same, the kind of dreams and desires I have for like the kind of house I would want to be in for retirement, that's big enough to have family over to stay and grandchildren and that kind of thing, and friends to stay, would be great. Somewhere where we can relax and enjoy the pursuits that we want to, but also somewhere that can be welcoming to other people and nourishing to other people when they come to visit. So that's my dream. And I'm really enjoying bullet journaling, and it would be quite good to record how I'm doing with that, and how I am focusing, stripping out the things that are not necessary, and yeah, still going with the kind of 4 pillars. So I'm not really writing down things that are kind of, oh, this bit of hair keeps going in my eye, that are like day-to-day staying on top things. Sometimes I am kind of slotting them into a task on my kind of weekly spread, things like doing the weekly shop, or vacuuming everywhere. But generally I seem to have got into a habit of staying on top of stuff and having a routine to stay on top. Then the other things are more the project type things, like dealing with the contents of my dad's house, sorted out the probate already. My dad had a lot of shareholdings, so me and my brothers are going to split those between us, so we have to contact the shareholding companies and deal with that, and that's quite a big task. So yeah, various projects like that. Knocking this place into shape if we were going to put it onto the market, and generally getting decluttered, not even for moving, just to get decluttered and to just enjoy life a bit better, not feeling weighed down by clutter and stuff. So that's a bit rambly, sorry about that, but that is my kind of wind up for this vlog. And let me know what you think. Do you think I should do vlogging every day in April? I'm just waiting for Darcy's train to arrive, just picking her up from the station, and I just suddenly remembered a couple of other things to tell you about. We had a lovely dinner on Saturday that Darcy cooked us, but before that we took a bike, I think I might have mentioned this, that Hilary and Adam had bought for Indy's birthday, that we picked up in Hazelmere, and the cake that Indy ordered from me. Very specific, because we keep watching this program with her, like instead of watching cartoons, you know, she says, oh, I just like to watch some cartoons now, or can I watch that cake making program with you, Extreme Cake Makers? And at Christmas she said, Grandma, for my birthday, will you make me a unicorn cake? Here's the train. And I thought, right, I better find out how she wants me to make it. And she said she wanted it to be just like her nightlight, and she wanted it to be on 3 tiers. Well, I managed to just put it on 2 tiers, and I did several shots of her unicorn nightlight to make sure that I got all the angles, and I'll put some pictures in here. So that was some fun things that happened at the weekend. Right, I might see you tomorrow then. If I'm going to do vlogging every day in April, you never know.